Alright, so Pokimane has been a liar, boys. Who would have suspected? I mean, if you haven't heard, basically Pokimane is in some seriously hot water because about a few months ago, Pokimane got a member of her YouTube house, or Twitch streaming house, kicked out, saying he was being inappropriate because he kissed her hand while he was drunk. I know, he kissed her hand, and his career was literally ended. The man has been off the internet for 5 months because he kissed someone's hand when he was drunk. Pretty serious shit if you ask me, huh, Pokimane?
I think the fuck not, you trick ass.
You should not be making moves without consent. You should not be kissing people, touching people without their consent, obviously, but he was fucking drunk and he kissed your hand. So yeah, it'd probably be annoying. You could probably slap him on the face, but you don't need to throw his career in a flaming dumpster because he kissed your little paw. So she got him kicked out, said he did all this shit, and he took 5 months to come up with a 25-page fucking explosion of a document where he just face fucked Pokimane. And Pokimane also said that these two were never dating and that there was no love connection between the two, when in fact she'd been leading this dude on for fucking eons, bruh. She's like your average high school girl, bro, leading this dude on and then wiping her ass with him.
Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it.
And then on top of that, ruining his multi-million-dollar career. First of all, I don't understand why either of their careers would have had to been ruined because they dated. I mean, maybe I'm missing something, but like, do we actually give enough fucks if two people want a pound? And I don't. So let's read these text messages that were leaked from the document. Like I said, the document has been deleted, but obviously it was on the internet, which means the screenshots have been taken, the damage has been done. Pokimane said they never had any form of love connection. No dating, no nothing. Now let's read these texts and we'll see how much we actually believe Pokimane. Alright, so Pokimane was about to get on a plane to fly somewhere, and it's like, you know, she's on the runway just texting people you like before you take off on your plane. The guy who got canceled, his name's like Fedmyster or something, I can't pronounce it, we're just gonna call him Fed. Fed said, "Sorry if I'm ever super extra, just really love making you feel good / happy." Now, I'd never say that to my friends, except for my cronies. I like to make them feel really good. That's a joke, bro. I ain't fucking my boys on the side, but like, you know, that's not a message you send to your friends. Like, you don't say, "I just love making you feel good and happy." And then she sends some gamer girl fucking emoji. Then he says, "Have a nice flight." And he says, "Don't sleep on some random's shoulder." Like, you wouldn't say that to your friend. That's something you say to your girlfriend as a joke to like say, "Oh yeah, don't go sleeping on some dude's shoulder because that's cheating." Obviously, there's something going. They might not be dating, but there's some kind of, they're seeing each other. They've definitely fucked. But let's stop with the baby horse shit. Let's get into the real raw sexting between these two. All right. And keep in mind, once again, I remind you, Pokimane, first of all, ended this dude's career, and second of all, said that they never dated and that Pokimane wanted nothing to do with this guy because while he was being burned at the stake, in order to save her career, she tried to make it seem like she doesn't like this guy. She tried to distance herself from him for her own gain. So let's keep looking at some text messages. He said, "Good night." She said, "Nice. I'm still embarrassed, by the way. Decided I'll never close my door ever again," if you know what I mean. Don't really know what that means. I guess Pokimane got caught doing, I don't know what that means. First of all, she put an exclamation point at the start of a sentence, and then she said, "I don't think you know what I mean, then I might have to come in so you can elaborate." Really fucking cringy. But obviously there's a bit of sexual tension at the very least between these two. But again, Pokimane was like, "Nah, bro, I've never even texted that dude." Fucking Fed, bro, I don't even know who he is. Oh, really? Now let's get into probably the final screenshot I'm gonna look at because I don't want to spend too much time on this shit. LOL. I got lost in thought. Can you legit hear everything? No context for this. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then she said, yeah, I haven't started taking care of myself yet. I don't actually know what that means. She says you know, but I don't know. Like, taking care of yourself could mean you haven't showered in months. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Pokimane to not shower in months, but that's pretty fucking nasty to be saying on a text message. It could mean you haven't shaved. She'd be looking like a fucking Yeti. I don't know what taking care of yourself means, but I think it has something to do with, masturbating. And so he said, he's like, a gamer. She's like, "I will commence," which is the weirdest way to say I'm gonna finger you. And he puts 2 fingers, and then she goes, "2." More like fist, bro. What the fuck? And she said they never dated, by the way. She's like, "No, you're gonna fist me tonight." I That actually sounds like a porn script. These two were pounding. I mean, I've said it before and I said it again. I have watched enough porn to know when two people are about to fuck. And that is what, that is it. That is exactly it. So, what is my point in all this? Why am I talking about this? Why do I care about this? Why am I making a rant video about this? Because, bro, first of all, this guy's career literally went down in flames for kissing someone's hand. And then, when Pokimane saw that, you know, Pokimane's always been a bit sketch, to be honest. She was like, okay, he's been inside me before, but I want to separate myself from him so I can save my career from this dumpster fire. Because she's selfish. So she pretended like they never met, and that Pokimane was all good, and that it was all great for Pokimane. So everyone still likes Pokimane, while this guy slowly gets slaughtered and murdered in the background, while Pokimane remains the hero of the Twitch community. So I don't know, like, I personally think it's a whole weird situation. I don't really know what to make of it. I think it's pretty scummy of Pokimane to do this to him. You know, like, just act like they've never met in order to save her own career. Like, I would never do, bro. That's not what normal people do, bro. If my girlfriend had a YouTube channel and, like, was famous and shit, and her career started being thrown in the bin, I'd probably try and find ways to firstly save her career if I could. Like, try and defend her in any way I can. Unless she's been, like, you know, a neo-Nazi or some shit. You're supposed to stick by the people you love in life, right? Little lesson from me, boys. You gotta stick by people when they go through shit. That's how, well, first of all, that's how you bond with people, and that's how you become a good human being. And she just she doesn't do that, which makes her a bad human being. And that's the conclusion I'm gonna draw from this video. Be very surprised, I guess, but it's not very surprising to me. Pokimane is a shitty human being. And that wraps up the video. That's all I'm gonna say about the situation. There's a whole lot more going on behind the scenes, but that's all you really gotta know.